Hello, all. This is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is March 13th, 2023. We got silver sitting at, what did you say, Tim? $21.40?
Yes, sir.
And gold sitting at just under $1,900 an ounce. And so obviously a lot has happened over the last 3 to 5 days here with the banking industry. I think pretty much everybody watching this is tuned into that too. But one thing, I'm not going to say a lot about that other than like the introductory slide here that Tim has on our videos. Everything you see on YouTube is for entertainment purposes only. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fear-mongering content being put out on YouTube. I'm sure it's already started. And from a bunch of talking heads that some of which are going to know what they're talking about, some of them are not going to know what they're talking about, but are going to definitely be inciting fear. I would suggest, do as you will, but take that content with a grain of salt. And kind of really, if you're concerned about what's going on with the banking industry, actually look into what happened to these 3 banks that got shut down over the last 3 to 5 days. We lost another one last night. The Signature Bank in New York went down, $110 billion in assets or deposits, and I think assets was the right term to use there. So, but another crypto bank. So it's not a huge surprise. 2 of the banks that went down were crypto. One was just a poorly managed bank full of venture capitalists that the managers of the bank just don't understand how to manipulate the bond portfolios. So everything that's happened so far has been due to human error. And just keep that in mind. The big banks are just fine. So, but just remember, everything on YouTube that you're going to see over the next couple of days, or forever actually, but really going to be going crazy right now, is for entertainment purposes only. We, just like most of the other people on YouTube, are not financial advisors, so please just take what everyone is saying with a grain of salt. Anything you want to add to that, Tim? I'm sure the content's already cranking on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. So this is going to be the new silver shortage. I don't know if I want to say scam, but topic of conversation that's going to really amp up views for a lot of YouTube channels. And just remember, all these YouTube channels, they get paid by the number of views and the time that people are watching their content. So the more incendiary that they can make the topics, the more time people are going to spend on their channels, i.e. the more that those channels are going to get paid. So I'll probably just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only imagine how much content's out there right now on it, and also imagine just how much of it's accurate.
If you're going to listen to any Talking Heads today, listen to a Talking Heads album.
There you go. I like that, Tim. All right, so it is Monday, and so we do our premiums video on Monday, so without fail, that is what we're going to do today. Let's start with Platinum Eagles, Tim. We actually got a change here on premiums, and I actually found out about 2023s. So 2023 1-ounce Platinum Eagles are going to be coming out in May. They're going to be available for us to pick up from our distributors. And it's a ridiculous premium. So my cost on 1-ounce Platinum Eagles for 2023s is going to be the spot price plus $145 per ounce. That's my cost. So once they get released, I'll see what we're going to be charging for them. I'll pick up some, but it's just a ridiculous amount. And they're only making 40,000 1-ounce Platinum Eagles this year. That is set in stone. So going to be super high premium for brand new 2023s, and it's going to be a low mintage in the scheme of things. But what does that result in? Backdates. My cost on backdates jumped. So we had to raise our prices. So we're now buying 1-ounce Platinum Eagles at the spot price plus $75 and selling them for a spot price plus $125. And yeah, I know it sucks, but it is what it is. And given the low mintage of this year, I think it's you're just going to continue to see super high premiums on Platinum Eagles. But if you do want them, we do have them. They are live in the shop ready for you guys to purchase. We got go to the 1/10 ounce gold eagles, Tim. No changes here. No changes on any gold from last week. I don't foresee any changes this week. I've checked four of the main distributors so far this morning, and everybody is saying wide open, unlimited delivery on gold. So we got 1/10 ounce gold eagles. We're buying at the melt price plus 7%, selling at the melt price plus 15%. No changes there. Plenty of material available. Then we got 1/4 ounce gold eagles right down there. No changes here again. Buying at the melt price plus 5%, selling at the melt price plus 12%. And again, no changes here. Plenty of material available for purchase. 1/2 ounce gold eagles here, Tim. Kind of got our order screwed up here. Buying at the melt price plus 2%, selling at the melt price plus 8%, live in the shop, ready to go. And then, of course, we got 1 ounce gold buffaloes and 1 ounce gold eagles. We are buying at the spot price plus 2% and selling at the spot price plus 6%. And no changes there. So, and like I said, I don't believe there's going to be any changes with regards to gold. So we'll keep our eye on it. As we get into silver, we'll talk more about those changes, which I think we will see more of. But gold, I think, is pretty stable. Gold, you remember, guys, as we talked about before in previous videos, countries buy and store gold, banks and corporations buy and sell silver. So the gold market, I think, is going to be fairly left alone in the way of availability. And we'll talk about silver here in a second. We do have foreign gold. We got plenty of Krugerrands in the shop. We are buying 1 ounce gold foreign coins at the spot price plus $20 per ounce, and we're selling them at the spot price plus $50 per ounce. Right now we're loaded up with Krugerrands. And then some of the off qualities, or not off quality, but bars and rounds gold, we're still buying them at 98% of melt or spot, depending on what they are, and we're selling them at the spot price or melt price plus 2%. So like you see, you got some 1 ounce bars here, some 1/2 ounce bars, some commemorative 1 ounce medallions there. All the bars that we sell have been open, verified, and before we send them out the door. One of the dealers that we do business with here had a bunch of the 1 ounce Perth Mint bars, gold bars, come into her shop last week. They're the ones with the black card, the black assay cards, and they were all fake. She caught them, so she did her due diligence, and she did not get burned. Not sure if the customer was intentionally trying to burn her, or if they had just been taken advantage of previously and was unaware. I don't know the details on that side of it. But the 1 ounce bars, really truly, the only way to verify them categorically is to remove them from the packaging. It's actually not just the 1 ounce bars, any of the bars. Because the fakes, until they're out of the packaging, they can fool the XRF machines, they can fool the Sigma machines. You really got to get your hands on the bar before you know whether or not it's 100% authentic. This is kind of the way it is. Now, if the XRF machine or the Sigma says it's no good while it's in the packaging, well, then you know it's just no good and you don't have to open it. But sometimes they'll still give a false positive even through the packaging. So that's why we're ultra cautious with the bars, and quite honestly, that's why I don't stock them, because that's one of the reasons. The other reason is when we sell bars, gold bars in the state of Florida, we have to do paperwork. We have to hold them for 30 days, state law. It's annoying. So we stock the coins so you guys can avoid all that. And just a lot easier to authenticate and verify too. So just be careful on those items. Like, as you can see, all these packages have been opened, the bars have been verified. So if you wanted this kind of material, this is probably the cheapest gold out there in the scheme of things, next to Gold Shot. And we are selling it at the spot price or melt price plus 2%. How do we accept payment, Tim?
Cash, wire, Zelle.
Yes. Cash, wire, Zelle. We do not take cryptocurrency. We do not accept bank drafts, any kind of paper checks, money orders, anything like that. Venmo, PayPal, just cash, wire, or Zelle. So that's just the way it is, guys. All right, now silver. Silver's where things could get interesting this week. So no changes in our pricing. We still got 100-ounce bricks. We're buying them at the spot price, and we're selling them at the spot price plus $1.75 per ounce. But we're seeing a huge demand for silver again starting last week. We sold a lot on Saturday. We filled out Saturday. I filled out 3 Form 8300s, which is when people spend more than $10,000 in cash. It would have been 4 if the last customer today didn't have a complete meltdown when being told that he was going to have to, we were going to have to fill out the paperwork. But yeah, it was interesting. But so yeah, we filled out 3. That's a lot in one day. Yeah, so, and it was all for silver. Everyone was buying silver rounds and 100-ounce bricks on Saturday. So that's good. But I did check, like I said, I checked 4 distributors this morning already. Everyone has live product. They have not moved their premiums yet. I saw one of the majors really jacked up their costs or their price over the weekend. I'm not sure why. But everybody else, live material ready to go at the same price as it was last week. So no changes yet, but if the run continues, I think we might see changes in the price of silver, especially 1-ounce rounds and 10-ounce bars, for the simple fact that I think these larger distributors are going to be able to capitalize, and they might just increase their price for the sake of being able to increase their price and make extra money, because this is what happens during times of financial uncertainty. The big boys make extra money. So just keep that in mind. We're going to be watching this. I'm going to be watching this like a hawk, so we don't misstep here. So the prices that we're putting out for our silver are live right now, but they may be subject to change. So please, if you send in a purchase order and things have changed, just understand that, hey, the pricing's changed and our costs have gone up. If that happens, we're going to have to obviously charge more. So I'm going to keep it as is right now, but as we get into this, whatever this banking situation is, and we'll see whatever kind of run on the banks that that may unfold on this. And if people are pulling cash out of the banks, which a lot are, as we have seen the lines online, a lot of those people are going to put their money in precious metals. And so it might jack up the market a bit here. But as of right now, it has not. But as the week unfolds, it may. If we see major changes, we'll try to update you guys with new videos, but things could happen and unravel pretty quickly. So just keep that in mind. If you want to order silver, we're shipping live. We're not holding back and waiting and seeing. But at the same time, just understand prices may be different than what we're actually advertising right now. So just want to say that to cover our bases here. So we did 100-ounce bricks, kilos, and 10-ounce bars. No change here. Spot price plus 50 cents per ounce is what we're paying for it. Still selling at the spot price plus $2 per ounce. And just understand, guys, it is really whatever's on top. We've been buying a tremendous amount of silver across the counter from our clients. It comes in random. It goes out random. It's just the way it is. We'll make sure it's retail-friendly material, but it's just that way. I can't guarantee any kind of product design. So that's the 10-ounce and the kilos, the 1-ounce rounds, and the 5-ounce bars. We're buying at the spot price plus $1 per ounce, and we're selling at the spot price plus $2.50 per ounce. 1-ounce rounds, we got all the basic type stuff. Your Morgan heads, your Atmax, your Buffaloes. There might be some Asadi rounds. Who knows? 5-ounce bars are probably mostly going to be Pioneer or 9 Fine Mint bars, but that could also be different too, depending on what's come off hold. So just understand it'll be major like manufacturer stuff, but at the same time, I just can't guarantee any design. Silver Eagles, guys, live in the shop, no changes here yet. Buying at the spot price plus $5.50, selling at the spot price plus $7.50 per ounce as of right now. One thing I do foresee happening, and this is just observation based on experience in business, is if banks do continue to stumble here, you might start seeing sell-offs in paper metals, which translates into what? The price of gold and silver going down. We've seen a noticeable bump today. But if the banks really do get into financial trouble, they might start selling paper stock, which floods the paper market, which drops the spot price. If that does happen, I don't think you'll really see a change in what it will cost to acquire the precious metals. I think you'll just see the spot price drop and the premiums go up. But we're obviously going to keep our eye on that. But in the past, that is something that has happened. That's the acute response, and then with the overall response, the precious metals then go up after that, once all the paper has been sold off. So we'll see what happens. But it's definitely an interesting time, and I think it's going to be a very fun and wild week here in the shop with regards to bullion. So if you're interested in any purchasing any, we're here happy to help. And if you want to sell any, of course, we're happy to help with that also. Cheap silver, plenty of war nickels, guys, plenty of 40% Kennedy halves in stock. We're selling it still at the spot price of silver. So if you're interested in cheap silver, you're not going to get any cheaper than this. And then 90%, guys. 90% is the only thing I'm kind of limited on right now. Out of halves, we are still buying halves at the spot price plus $2 per ounce, but I do not have any for sale at the moment. We still have dimes and quarters in stock. We are buying them at the spot price plus $1, selling at spot price plus $3 per ounce. Tim has a video pinned at the top of the channel that discusses how to calculate the times face value of 90% based off of the current spot price and the rate. So if you're interested in that, please check out that video that Tim has pinned at the top of the channel. It also gives a good description on how to calculate the melt price of precious metals, fractional pieces of precious metals. So again, we accept payment via cash, wire, or Zelle. We do not accept crypto, checks, Venmo, PayPal, anything like that. So just be cautious of the news that we hear, especially on social media. There's going to be a lot of people talking about it that really don't understand. They're just trying to get clicks and views. Just kind of keep that in mind. It's going to be a wild week, I think. Maybe a wild month. It could be fun. It could be crazy. We will see. I promise you one thing, we're going to keep our eyeballs on the silver and gold market, and as things change, we will try to update you, but I imagine changes will come fast and could be major. So, things may happen faster than I can get the information out to you guys, but we will keep you abreast as much as we possibly can. And anything we want to add to that, Tim?
When are we open?
That's a good thing. We are open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we're open Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Cash, wire, or Zelle. Do us a favor, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button at the corner of the screen there. And hit that bell notification, too, at the top of your screen. And that helps us out, keeping fresh content going, keeping the algorithms cranking on YouTube. And, we are here to assist you guys if there's anything we can do for you. And one thing I'll say, it happened a couple times last week. People just sent us money for purchases before getting a confirmed lock-in invoice or a purchase order from us. Please don't do that. Please wait for us. I know we sometimes can't move as fast as you want us to, and I totally understand that. But the reason why that's important is because I won't sell anything that I don't physically have to sell. And so when someone calls in or locks in something to purchase from us, we actually remove it right then and there from our inventory. That way it doesn't get sold over the counter or sold to another online customer. And that way we never have an order we can't fill. So, but we don't remove that inventory until we've sent an invoice or a purchase order over. So if someone sends us money and says, "Hey, I want this," but the money's already been sent, well, I may not be able to guarantee that product because we haven't removed it from our inventory because we haven't sent the invoice yet. So please hold off on sending money until we send you an actual invoice or purchase order. We try to stay pretty well stocked on everything, but there's times where we're cleaned out on something, like right now, $50. So just please hold off. We'll try to respond to everybody as quickly as we can. Things on Saturday were crazy, so we weren't as fast as we would have liked in responding. I mean, I was sending purchase orders out at 7 o'clock on Saturday night. So please keep that in mind for us. Well, other than that, I mean, we definitely appreciate all the business you send our way. We hope you keep doing that, and if there's anything we can do for you, please let us know, guys. You guys have a great week, and just watch what's going on. It's an interesting time. This, guys, whatever this is going to turn out to economically, it's not going to be anywhere near as bad as what happened in 07 and 08, okay? The major block banks are prepared for this. They're leveraged correctly. They were not leveraged correctly back in 07. This is not going to be a bloodbath like it was in 07. You're going to see small banks fail, I think, banks that are mismanaged. Just like any other business, ice cream shop, coin shop, car mechanic, hospitals, if they're poorly managed, they're not going to survive. That's just the way things are. The big banks, they're prepared. So this is not going to be 07, 08 repeat. All right, guys, so don't freak out too bad. All right, enjoy your day, guys. Appreciate everything. If there's anything we do for you, please reach out to us.